During this season, I've taken a look at all of my creative projects and all the things I've come out with. I've kind of reflected on how I feel about them and what about them that I feel successful in. It's always room for improvement. So during this season, I'm trying to think of some things that can help me feel like I'm getting to the next level or to get more success. The vision that I have in this brain is communicated outwardly how I envisioned. In other words, is the creative project that I have in my mind being portrayed accurately how I want out in the public stratosphere? If not, then what is it that I can do differently to make sure that the vision that I'm storing up in this noggin gets communicated publicly? I've mentioned in past instances that I just don't want to be another salesman on the internet, and I think that should apply to my own personal projects too. I kind of want to be able to showcase how I'm thinking, how I got up into that point, which will also allow me to do some course correction instead of catching it in post and trying to scramble to fix it. I don't just want to share my final project. I want to share my journey and the process of how I got there. In all of my projects, I've tried new things just to see how it would work or if I would like them or not. Y'all don't know me. I'm very well aware of that. However, my goal and my mission with my creative projects is to not only make sure that my vision is coming to life, but also that I'm showcasing who I am and expressing that fully. There have been a few things that have made me apprehensive about sharing my process. Number one, I don't plan my projects in a neat order. So typically, if I don't have an inspiration for a project, I don't work on it. It's not until I have concrete inspiration and a clear vision is when I start to work on those things. I'm just not one to put anything together just because. Number two, I've never wanted to put out unfinished projects. Number three, the creative process for me is not aesthetic. For a long time, I thought that I simply didn't show up in a way that I wanted to because of a fear of being perceived or what others may say, a fear of success. And I think I have come to the conclusion on my journey now that it's just that I didn't want to be seen as ugly, and not necessarily to others, but to myself. So that's something I've been working on. And what has helped me learn how to embrace the ugly, so to speak, is from doing random TikTok dances and posting it on my TikTok page or even my Instagram stories. And that has helped me a lot, doing things in public and showcasing myself, even in my imperfection, to do the dance. During this time of me reflecting on my creative process thus far, one of the things that I know that I'm going to have to take with me for me to feel successful in my projects is to be mindful of details. When I look at other artists whom I'm inspired by and I take a look at their projects, I notice that I am paying attention to the details. So I recognize that for me to have my creative projects visions to be what I want them to be, I'm going to have to make sure that I am paying close attention to the details and what message I'm trying to convey. I want to know what essence I'm giving. I want to know what my hair is going to look like, my makeup is going to look like. I want to know all the details to make sure that I'm communicating properly what I want to put out and produce out into the atmosphere. One of the things I had to come to grips with is that I am not someone who can rapid fire projects back to back. I had been tracking my production time and all my projects from beginning to end just to see how long they took. It also made me realize that no project is going to be the same and that the amount of energy that I put into my things is going to take time. If I want my projects to be successful, and what is a successful project for me? Whatever it is I'm envisioning in my noggin is being projected out into the atmosphere, right? So whatever I'm envisioning in here is being placed out here. That's a success. So with that in mind, the amount of energy that it takes and the amount of planning and preparation that it takes for me to get whatever's in this noggin out into the atmosphere may take time. And that's okay. In conclusion, I will begin to upload my project processes on TikTok and as well as Instagram as I go along. And then after my projects are released, I'll upload a full behind the scenes video up on YouTube. To all of my subscribers and followers, thank you for riding with me along this journey as I continue to evolve and again, just be true to who I am and what I enjoy. If you are someone who is not yet subscribed or following me, what are you waiting for? All right, y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.